We need to talk about Selena Gomez because something she recently said about the models she works with for her makeup brand, Rare Beauty, has caused quite a stir. Her comments didn't sit well with everyone, and many people reacted negatively. Let's go through what happened and why it's creating so much discussion. Selena was speaking at Fortune's Most Powerful Women Summit, where she shared her thoughts about Rare Beauty. Over the years, the brand has become very successful, not just because of the products, but because of the message it promotes about self-love and mental health. Unlike many celebrity beauty lines, Rare Beauty focuses on encouraging people to celebrate their unique qualities instead of chasing unrealistic standards. It's a brand that highlights confidence in everyday life, celebrating individuality rather than only showing the flawless high-fashion look. During the interview, Selena made a comment that didn't come across as she probably intended. She said something like, "We don't use models. We use people who feel like they could be your best friend. I want something real." Her goal was clearly to emphasize Rare Beauty's real people, real beauty message. She even pointed out that this idea isn't unique to her brand, but is becoming more common in the beauty world. She added, "I think if anything, so many brands have been doing this, it's not just us. I'm really proud to see brands moving in the same direction." She seemed to be praising the industry for featuring more relatable faces instead of sticking only to conventional models. Still, not everyone understood it that way. Some interpreted Selena's words as a critique of professional models, suggesting they weren't valued. Rare Beauty chooses its models to reflect diversity and relatability, which aligns with the brand's mission. But when Selena said the brand doesn't use models, some people questioned how the models themselves felt. Were they being labeled as not real models? Many took her words as dismissive, thinking she might be putting her brand above others. One TikTok user tried to explain, saying, "I think what she means is Rare Beauty doesn't hire famous or traditional models. They feature everyday people so you can imagine yourself using the products. It's about inclusivity, not celebrities." Even with that clarification, some models felt hurt, interpreting Selena's statement as if they weren't legitimate models just because they didn't fit the usual beauty stereotype. This sparked a wider conversation online about what being a model really means today. One model who has worked with Rare Beauty since 2024 shared how deeply her words affected her, asking to stay anonymous. She told US media that she cried after hearing the comment. She explained, "I was already having a rough day and feeling emotional. I was nervous about some career things, and then I saw that clip of her saying, 'I'm not even a real model.' It came at the worst possible time because I started questioning my path. I thought working with Rare Beauty would be a huge opportunity, and then to hear that made me feel like I wasn't enough." Being part of a Rare Beauty campaign is a major opportunity for any model. The brand is sold in stores like Sephora, and Selena Gomez's support can be a significant career boost. But when the founder says the brand doesn't use real models, it can unintentionally make the people involved feel like they're being chosen for the wrong reasons. Instead of feeling proud, they might feel overlooked, as if their professional work doesn't matter. Online, people reacted quickly. One TikTok showed the scenario from a model's perspective. POV: you just booked your first big campaign with Rare Beauty and are thrilled. Then you hear Selena say, "We don't use models," and suddenly feel like you're not a real model. That clip summed up what many people were feeling, the excitement of landing a major campaign quickly turning into doubt and hurt over the phrasing. Some fans defended Selena, saying she didn't mean to insult anyone. They explained she was likely referring to traditional supermodels, the ones who set unrealistic beauty standards, rather than the diverse, relatable models Rare Beauty actually hires. Her point was to highlight the brand's mission of showcasing natural, everyday beauty instead of polished perfection. Even with that explanation, the discussion remains intense because the words themselves hit a sensitive spot. How something is expressed can be just as important as the message behind it. Selena was trying to promote inclusivity, but her wording unintentionally left some professional models feeling undervalued. This situation reflects a broader conversation in the beauty and fashion industry: how to redefine what it means to be a model today while celebrating all types of beauty without making anyone feel excluded. Rare Beauty has always encouraged self-love and mental health awareness, inspiring people to embrace who they are rather than comparing themselves to idealized images. Its campaigns feature models of different ages, ethnicities, body types, and styles, showing that beauty isn't a single standard. Yet, Selena's comment inadvertently created the opposite effect for some, making them question their careers and the importance of their work. It's a tricky balance. Rare Beauty's message is powerful. Everyone should feel represented, and beauty comes in many forms. At the same time, professional models who put in years of effort to build their careers can feel dismissed if comments seem to undervalue their work. The conversation online shows this tension clearly. Some people see Selena's approach as forward-thinking and positive, while others feel her words unintentionally undermined the very people who help bring her brand's vision to life. This situation really shows how powerful words can be, especially when they come from someone like Selena Gomez. She has the ability to influence beauty standards and challenge old norms, but even statements made with good intentions can unintentionally hurt people. The main lesson here is that communication matters. How you phrase something, the context, and being sensitive are all important, especially when talking about someone's career or identity. During the panel, Selena explained, "The reason we go for more commercial-looking models is because it makes our brand more approachable." Naturally, people online reacted instantly. On Twitter and TikTok, some viewers said things like, "She's dissing high fashion models," or "She's calling us chopped." But a lot of that may just reflect people projecting their own feelings onto her words. What Selena actually meant is that Rare Beauty tends to feature models you'd see in catalogs or mainstream ads, not the runway supermodels in high fashion campaigns. It's easy to misinterpret her words, especially because Selena isn't a professional speaker. She started as a Disney star, and her phrasing isn't always polished. But if you look at the context, she was really just saying that her campaigns spotlight relatable, everyday people instead of models from an elite, high-fashion world. There was no personal insult intended. Still, not everyone received it that way. Some people online felt excluded or undervalued. Selena has mentioned before that Rare Beauty doesn't use models, but that's not exactly true. The brand does hire professional models, people signed to agencies who have experience in fashion and beauty. What she meant is that Rare Beauty doesn't focus on traditional beauty standards, the kind that might feel unattainable. Unfortunately, the way she put it accidentally upset some of the models she's worked with. In simpler terms, Selena probably meant, "We don't hire the typical high-fashion, conventionally perfect models." That still sounds a little awkward, but it clarifies that Rare Beauty is about inclusivity and relatability, not rejecting professional work. High-fashion models are one niche, while Rare Beauty is taking a different approach, celebrating diversity and real-world beauty. Despite the online backlash, Selena hasn't let it slow her down. She recently celebrated her brand's achievements on Instagram, highlighting the Rare Impact Fund benefit and reflecting on how far Rare Beauty has come over the past 5 years. What started as a dream to make mental health resources accessible for young people has grown into a global network of organizations, leaders, and supporters, helping to change lives every day. She shared that the Rare Impact Fund now supports 30 nonprofit organizations worldwide, from crisis centers and school programs to community spaces where young people can meet, connect, and grow. She thanked everyone who has contributed, saying, "Together, they're building a world where every young person can access mental health support." She described her feelings as, "My heart is full," which is an understatement considering the impact being made. Selena has also limited comments on her posts, something she explained last year was necessary for her mental health. It's easy to see why, given how harsh online criticism can get. After releasing her new music video, "Nobody Wants This," some viewers criticized her appearance, even sharing screenshots to mock her. Grimes came to Selena's defense on X, pointing out how unfair those comments were. One post said, "In South Korea, anyone with extra money can get cosmetic procedures, but in the US, even millionaire celebrities risk looking unnatural." Grimes responded, saying she spent only 2 days online before feeling overwhelmed. She defended Selena, noting that the video only included a few unusual shots exaggerated online. Grimes emphasized that Selena looks beautiful and highlighted how disturbing it is to imagine someone publicly judging her like that. She also pointed out the effect this kind of online behavior can have on young girls, who might internalize these harsh messages and feel insecure. Grimes stressed that social media culture allowing mass body shaming is harmful, and that accounts encouraging this behavior should not be tolerated. Some viewers wondered why Grimes didn't try to convince Elon Musk to change X's policies, but most stayed focused on supporting Selena, agreeing that no one deserves such extreme criticism. In this context, limiting comments makes sense. It's a protective measure to preserve her mental health from unnecessary negativity. This past week has been full of conversations about Selena's words on models. Her comments went viral, sparked debates, and prompted public defenses like Grimes speaking up. But the bigger picture is about finding a balance between inclusivity, representation, and understanding how easily words can be misinterpreted. Rare Beauty continues to feature everyday people and challenge unrealistic beauty ideals, and Selena keeps pushing her mission forward despite criticism. It's a reminder that even well-meaning celebrities can face backlash if their words aren't perfectly clear. Online culture tends to amplify misunderstandings, but Selena's focus remains on advocating for mental health, celebrating diversity, and building a brand where people feel represented and confident. Her message is ultimately positive, even if it doesn't always land perfectly in the fast-paced world of social media. This situation also shows how viewers interpret celebrity statements and how quickly miscommunication can spread. It's important to consider context and intent before jumping to conclusions. Selena's goal has always been to create a space where real people feel included, where beauty is diverse and attainable, and where mental health is prioritized. The discussion around her comments shows just how far the conversation about beauty standards has come, and how sensitive discussions around modeling and representation have become. At the end of the day, Selena's statement was meant to reinforce Rare Beauty's inclusive and relatable approach. She wants the brand to be about everyday confidence and real people, not just high fashion ideals. While some misunderstood her words, her intention was to celebrate uniqueness and authenticity. Despite the online backlash, she continues to highlight her brand's accomplishments, support mental health initiatives, and advocate for a broader, more realistic definition of beauty.